of the Phillies versus the Los Angeles Dodgers for game number 2 of the 3-game series. The game is supposed to start at 6:40 at the Wayne Delay, tonight it starts at 8 p.m. So, pitching for the Phillies today will be Zach Wheeler, and pitching for the Dodgers tonight will be Justin Wierenski. So, here the Dodgers tonight we got Cheryl Tiny, Andy Apologies, Freddie Freeman, Max Money, Mookie Betts, Kyle Tucker, Tom Edmonds, Alex Cole, and Anderson Alfonso, and that's Dodgers starting lineup. And the Phillies going to get 56 and 45 in the season. The Dodgers going to get 63 and 3 in the season. And we're in the vice of Jersey and watching the game at MC Sports Philadelphia. So coming up the bat for the Dodgers, we have Shea Otani coming back for the Dodgers. No Dodgers players on base. 0 outs. Top the first. Here we go. Then we're going to pitch Shea. Swing with strike one. Then we're going to pitch Shea. When to catch the ball 1. Then we're going to pitch Shea. Swing with strike 2 1 2. And then we're going to pitch Shea. Swing with not strike 3. And Shea Otani's out. Shea Otani got started everyone. We're going to go sit down. The Dodgers dug out your first time was like, we're going to okay. What's up, Jaden? Coming up next, the bat for the Dodgers, we have Andy Apologies in this bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger players on base. 1 out. Top the first. Here we go. So we're going to pitch Andy. You're waiting for him to catch the ball below. Then we're going to pitch Andy swing the foul 1. Then we're going to pitch Andy swing as the foul 1 and 2. Then we're going to pitch Andy Apologies next for Tom Young. Andy Apologies right in the red box is on baseball. And then we're going to pitch Andy waiting for a swing that was not foul ball. Still 1 and 2. And then we're going to pitch Andy waiting for it. When the catch goes ball 2 and 2, then we're going to pitch Andy waiting for it. When the catch goes ball 2 and 2, then we're going to pitch Andy waiting for it. And Andy Apologies runs out to the third base of Alabama. We do it to the first base and right side run down. Andy Apologies is down. So you gonna watch on TV? Because those, if you watch it on TV, you gotta have NBC Sports Philadelphia. You watch it on TV, though. So coming up next, the bat for the Dodgers, we have Freddie Freeman next, the bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger players on base. 2 outs, 7 the first. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch swing. Freddie, you ready for it? Swinging the mids, and that's strike 1 zone 1. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch, gonna play Freddie, you ready for it? Right, the catch goes ball 21. Oh, you birthday January 29th, no Star Wars? It's this year, so. And the catch goes ball 21. Zach Wheeler got a pitch swing. Freddie, get ready for it. Right, the catch goes ball 2-1. And the Phillies are wearing the home jerseys, and the Dodgers are wearing the blue away jerseys, the same Los Angeles on it. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch, gonna be Freddie, get ready for it. You swing it there when that's a 5 balls to 2 and 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch, gonna be Freddie, get ready for it. Let's make sure that tonight, Trey doesn't have any errors or stuff in the field. We don't need that tonight. And then we're gonna pitch Freddie, wait, Freddie Freeman grinds out, and then we're gonna pitch Freddie. Freddie Freeman grinds out to the shortstop. Trey Turner doing to the first base and vice up in time, and Freddie Freeman is down. And that's 3 outs for the Dodgers. So we have a scores game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's do the Phillies do the turn at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Philly players to at the bottom of the first to be Trey Turner, Castro, and Bryce Harper. Alright, Trey Turner didn't mess up that play right there. So, you know, there's a start somewhere. Logan straight doesn't have any errors in the field tonight. We'll be okay. So, you know. Make sure you guys like the stream when you're coming in. And, you know, so we can get the likes up. What's up, Reverend Fire? What's up, Reverend Fire? Weaver 07. What's up, Weaver? Hey, Weaver. Your colors going on you? Oh, yeah, your colors on you is right there. It's hard to see it. So, yeah, you're still in the green because, you know. Good thing Weaver, you're early this time for the game. Because, you know. Cause sometimes you be missing the starts of the Phillies game. Sometimes you be missing the game, so at least you're here now. So they go to Phillies starting line. We got Trey Turner, you know, Castro with the agent, Bryce Harper playing third base, Edelman playing third base, Leonardo Sosa batting fifth, playing left field, JT Williams batting sixth, catching. Brandon Rogers batting seventh, playing right field. Darren Hill was batting eighth, playing center field, and Bryce Starr was batting ninth, playing second base. That's your face down on him. And by the way, guys, breaking news: Justin Corbett has tonight also. Darren Hill is playing center field. And also bad news for Garrett Stubbs, guys. Garrett Stubbs just got injured. Garrett Stubbs has like a left arm injury, so he's kind of injured. So that's kind of bad for Garrett Stubbs. Because Garrett Stubbs got injured. So, you know, that's really like bad. Garrett Stubbs is on the so our third catcher, Garrett Stubbs, is on the 10-yard with a left wrist information. So that's bad for Garrett Stubbs. But the Phillies have recalled up outfielder Ryan De La Cruz from Lehigh Valley, and Ryan De La Cruz we wear number 41 jersey. So whenever Ryan De La Cruz gets into a game, we'll see him do his thing. So it's sad that Garrett Stubbs got injured. Sad for that one. That's sad. So, you know. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 outs. 5 on the first. Here we go. Justin Morowinski going to pitch. Going to be Trey. Running catch going to strike with 1. Justin Morowinski going to pitch. Trey. Running catch. And that rolls in his overturn. Running in as a roll. Running says it's a roll. Running catch goes rolls with a 1. And Justin Morowinski going to pitch. Trey swinging at 5 1 2. And Justin Morowinski going to pitch. Trey get ready for it. Swinging that one, that's another 5-1, still 1-2. And Walker can't even kick the damn baseball. Now she just look funny, like she just can't catch like Trey Turner. Like what the hell? Okay. And Justin Williams getting a pitch for Trey. He's swinging the 5-1, still 1-2. Justin Williams getting a pitch for Trey, ready for it. Swinging the miss and that strike 3, and Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Damn him. Trey Turner got out on the strike. Well, we didn't expect Trey Turner to strike out the first at bat. Well, you didn't expect that to happen. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Swollen next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, 5 on the first. Here we go. Justin Williams, he got a pitch base for waiting for it. Kyle Swollen grounds out to the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Kyle Swollen was out. Kyle Swollen, you 0 for 1. Come on, Kyle Swollen, man. You can't hit against the Dodgers. Like you were terrible last night. Kyle Swollen was not good last night, and now it shows again. Like, come on, Kyle Swollen, you not gotta hit him. Coming up next to bat with the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat with the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, 5 on the first. Here we go. Harper Nation. And Bryce Harper asked for Tom Young. Bryce Harper revenue balances in baseball. And I win the Bryce Harper jersey. On guys. And watch the game empty sports Philadelphia. And Justin Williams got a pitch in the way Bryce ready for his swing that and rolls out, swinging running grass and rolls all the way to the wall. And Bryce Harper running around first, stop a second. Bryce Harper got a W on. And Bryce Harper got a hit. And some got a hit. Bryce Harper's 1 for 1, y'all. This is Bryce Harper 19 double on the 2026 season on a sharp line drive to the center fielder Andy Podges. Andy Podges, you stink, man. You can't catch a damn baseball. Like, I don't even know why you even out there playing. No one, man. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm next to bat for the Phillies. We got one V player on second base, 2 outs, 5 on the first. Here we go. Justin Williams, he got a pitch for Alec and wait for it. He's swinging down to 5 on 1. And Justin Williams, he got another pitch for Alec and wait for it. He swinging down and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Alec Bohm will advance to first base for the Phillies. Alec Bohm got a hit. He's 1 for 1, y'all. Well, Bryce Harper hit a double, Weaver. So Bryce Harper hit a double. And he's going to run the guys. That's a single. Like, we went first base for and another single. Everyone got hit before y'all. And Alec Bohm singles on the ground ball to left field, Alec Cole. And the Phillies score runs. So score the Dodgers have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And the Phillies get the first run score on the bottom of the first next to Bryce Harper. That was one of the Phillies. It's okay when you're just behind. Maybe if you watch it on your TV, you know, you're kind of behind. So. What's up, Daniel Sports Highlights? Happy Tuesday, Dan. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Armando Sosa next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 V player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Justin Williams, he got a pitch for Armando, and the pitcher stepped off the mound. Justin Williams, he got a pitch for Armando going for it. Swinging the miss, that strike was on 1. Justin Williams, he got a pitch for Armando going for it. He's swinging down with the 5 balls on 2. And Justin Williams, he got a pitch for Armando going for it. And Armando Sosa asked for a time on you, and Armando Sosa is right in the back of 61 base runs. And Justin Williams, he got another pitch for Armando going for it. And Armando Sosa pops out to the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, in foul territory. And Armando Sosa's out. Armando Sosa, you over 1? Armando Sosa, you over 1, and you stranded Alec Bohm on first base. Terrible. That's the answer to the Phillies. So score. The Dodgers have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run that's in the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Dodgers turn the bag. Let's see what the Dodgers can do to turn the bag top of the second. And that was one of the Phillies. And the 3 Dodger players to the bag top of the second week. Max Muncy, Ogan, Mookie Betts, and Kyle Tucker. What you say, Star? My phone don't mess up. What you trying to say? You saying your cell phone don't mess up, Star Wars? Is that what you trying to say? Yeah, because we was behind, though. Because he was saying, like, let's go, when he first abandoned the time there, then he said, he's behind, so. Yeah, no, what's that New Year? His phone messing up, so. No, I'm covering the game, dude. I'm covering the game, by the way, Dylan. Because I'm looking at the chat and stuff, so I'm looking at the chat. I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the chat, so. If you knew that, Dylan, if you knew that. I'm not looking at that, I'm looking at the chat, so. You know. So coming up the red for the Dodgers, we have Max Muncy on the red for the Dodgers. No Dodger plays on base. 0. Stop a second. Here we go. People don't know I'm looking at the chat when I'm looking at the screen. You know, I'm looking at the live chat. I'm looking at the chat. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you first. I'm looking at the chat. So two different things. I'm reading what the chat's saying. So yeah, you're gonna say why don't look at you like that? I'm looking at the chat. That's what live streamers do. They read the chat. They're not looking at you. They're looking at the chat because you know they got the live chat put on the side. They gotta look at that to see if you room and stuff. So they're not looking at you like right in your face anyway. You know, then again, see your face anyway. I can see what you write in the chat. I can't see your faces. You know, and then we were gonna fix gonna be max. Run the kids goes one. Run the kids goes balls 1-0. Then we're gonna fix max. Run the kids goes straight 1. Then we're gonna fix max. Run the kids goes roll 2-2-1. Then we're gonna fix max. Run the kids roll 3-1. Then we're gonna fix max. Run the kids goes straight 2, the 3 and 2, the 4 count. And then we're gonna fix max. Going forward. And Max Muncy strikes on the foul team. And Max Muncy is out. You don't know the difference between looking at the chat and then, you know, and stuff like that. You would think I'm just looking at them. What's up, James? Yeah, the Phillies too, yeah. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, yeah. Mookie Betts next to bat for the Phillies, no Philly fans. Yeah, coming next to bat for the Dodgers, yeah. Mookie Betts next to bat for the Dodgers, no Dodger fans on base. 1 out, top of the second, here we go. So we got a pitch going for you, Mookie get ready for it. And Mookie Betts flies out to the center fielder, Derry Hill. Mookie Betts is out. Oh, you got top spoons, top spot. Oh, nice. So coming up next, the bat for the Dodgers, we have Cal Tucker next to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger plays on base. 2 outs, top of second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a base getting for Tucker away forward. Running catching goes rolls 1-0. I know, James. Eagles preseason is next month. 15, 22nd, and 28. So, you know, the Eagles preseason is next month. Like, literally, the first preseason game on the 15th of August, they played on the Ravens in Baltimore. The second preseason game on the 22nd, they played they played the New England Patriots on the road, and then the third preseason game on the 28th of August, they played the Cincinnati Bengals at home. Something you know is gonna be good. Oh, they just showed Ryan De La Cruz too. Yeah, he's in the dugout. Yeah, nobody watches soccer in Philadelphia. Nobody does. Cause soccer's kind of boring. Cause you know. Mhm. Yeah. And then we're gonna fix gonna return running catch one going. Then we're gonna fix gonna return. He's swinging at the foul going. Then we're gonna fix return the wing for a swing the raise and strike two and 1 and 2. And they're gonna look at that one. I knew they were gonna say that's about. Well, I don't. The only wrestling that I would usually watch is Monday Night Raw. That's WWE stuff, but you know, you know, just started raining again at the Zinjin Park. It just started raining again. And then things started raining just a little bit again. Yeah, I watch 3 sports, James. I watch football, basketball, and baseball. So you know, watch those 3. I don't watch hockey, which I don't get into them. And so we're gonna fix what you're talking going forward. Running catch goes well 2-2. Zach, we're going to fish you talking away for Kyle Tucker. I expect time on you. Kyle Tucker, we're going to go to the baseball. Zach, we're going to fix where you, Zach, we're going to fix where you talking away for. And Kyle Tucker grounds out to the first baseman. Bryce Harper only hit flips to the pitcher. Zach Williams steps in the first base back in time. Kyle Tucker's out. That's 3 hits for the Dodgers. So let's go with the Dodgers are 0-1. The Phillies have 1-1. Moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the Ravens to the Phillies turn the at the bottom of the second. Now it's still one of the Phillies. The 3 Philly players did at the bottom of the second will be JT Realmuto, Brandon Marsh, and Derek Hill. Yeah, I don't really watch NASCAR anyway, James. I watched the Formula One. I like the Formula One races, and I do like that. That's why I can't get into, but Formula One races I can get into them. Yeah, Jalen Hurts is the Eagles quarterback, so. I'm not a big UFC person, James. Yes, that one was a good picture for the Phillies, yep. Yeah, I'm not a rodeo person, so. No, I don't really watch that. Yeah, now I'm seeing what NBC Sports show like the horse racing thing on Saturday, but I can't really get into that because. So, now they watched the fight last night, Weaver. Yeah. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had JT Realmuto coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on A's. 0 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Justin Waluski got a pitch going to JT away for it. Riley's catch goes. The strike was on 1. And Justin Waluski got another pitch for JT away for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5 balls 0-2. And Justin Waluski got another pitch going to JT away for it. Swing in a minute. Wait, they got checked there. Yeah, swing in the miss and that strike there. JT Realmuto's out. JT Realmuto, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. He said, James said, I did bowling investment for Special Olympics in Florida. Really, James? That's cool. Yeah, I heard about the Special Olympics. The Special Olympics only comes after the regular Olympics happen. So they had the Winter Olympics for they had the Special Winter Olympics one for the people with special needs and all that. The people they had the Paralympics actually. What's it called? The Paralympics. It's the Winter Paralympics. And they had the Winter Olympics, like the regular Winter Olympics one. Then they had the next one that came was the Winter Paralympics, which was really good. All the people that are she impaired, all the thing, missing arms, limbs, and all those stuff. Those athletes are really good though. Yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. Going down bottom of the second. Here we go. Justin Williams, he got a pitch straight. Marsh going forward. Rodney catch goes strike with the 1. Justin Williams getting a pitch straight. Marsh going forward. Swing down with the 5 balls 0-2. Justin Williams, he got another pitch straight. Marsh going forward. Rodney catch goes balls 1-2. Yeah. I think they will have they may have the Summer Paralympics coming in the summertime of 2028, so they might have that one. Because, or they might do that one, or they might do, I think they might do that, so. Oh, you said you need to take your kids again, Weaver, before they start going back to school? But it's almost going to do the very, yeah, you need to take your kids bowling before they go back to school, Weaver. Because when your kids go back to school, you ain't going to have time to do that. And Justin Rose, the other face going to be Morris Ray Bowen. Swinging the base and that strike three and very much down, very much over one with your first strikeout. Coming up next to that for the Phillies, we have Derek. Give him a throat to hit him. So coming up next to that for the Phillies, we have Derek Hill next to that for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 hours, 5 in the second. Here we go. Justin Wallace, he got a pitch getting away. Derek Ray Bowen. Rodney's catching those balls 1-0. Oh, August 13th, the first day of school for your kids. Well, in Philadelphia, the first day of school for the kids in Philadelphia is August 24th. So, yeah, the school kids, the kids in my city in Philadelphia, they don't go back to school till the 24th. So the August 24th is the first day of school for not just the students but also the staff too, plus the food service person. So, yeah, so. And Justin Rose, the other fish can be there. The fish can be there when the catch one little. Justin Rose can the fish there when the ball 2-0. Justin Rose can the fish there when the catch one 3-0. Justin Rose can the fish there get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Derek Hill is one who is the first base for the field. This is Derek Hill's first ball of the game. So coming up next to that for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock next to that the Phillies. We have 150 on first base, 2 hours, 5 in the second. Here we go. Justin Wallace, he got a base getting everybody Stock already going. Rodney's got to go to strike one's on 1. Oh, the year that I graduated, because this I'm working for service, I'm doing for school doing stuff. But the year I've been graduated out of school anyway. I graduated high school in 2012, and then I graduated college in 2016. So, so I'm done with schooling. I work for the school district, so whenever the kids go back to school, that's when I go back to work. So, yeah, so. And Justin Rose gonna officially start away for when he gets strike 1. And then gonna officially start when he gets strike 1-1. When he gets 1-1. Justin Rose gonna officially start and try to fix up. Again, the catcher tried to fix up. Then shortstop tried to take out Justin. Tried to take out Derek Hill. Derek Hill takes off. And Derek Hill is safe at second base. This is Derek Hill's 11th steal on the 2026 season on second base. Yeah. I graduated high school in 2012. That was a good year. Then I did college. I graduated college in 2016. So I had my high school degree, and I also have my college degree as well. So yeah, I got my high school degree, and I also got my college degree in liberal arts. So yeah. So I went to Masteryhi Charles Olympics campus for high school, and then I went to Atlanta College for college. So it was a 2-year college. So. Yeah, so yeah, what they feel like I think it was not a 4-year college, I didn't think it was. And Justin Rose gonna put you play stock and when he won Bryson pops out to the third base and Max Monty in foul territory. And Justin was gonna put you start when he gets the ball 2-1. Justin was gonna start swinging with strike 2-2. Justin was gonna put you start when Bryson pops out to the third base and Max Monty in foul territory. And if I starts out, you over 1 with your first strikeout. And versus start you over 1. And then over 1. And you straight at Derek Hill with second base. That's terrible. That's the answer to the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies have the Dodgers have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run that's in the second inning German. Moving on to the third inning German. It's the Dodgers turn the bed. You see the Dodgers gonna do the turn the bed at the top of the third. And the 3 Dodgers so that was it's still 1-0 Phillies. The 3 Dodger players to the very top of the third will be Tommy Edman, Alec Cole, and then Lizier Alfonso. He said, good job on going to college. All my kids want to go. Yeah, that's what their kids, they want to go. But they got to do that after high school because are your kids in elementary school or high school, Weaver? Because this is going to know, because, you know. Oh yeah, so your kids must be still in elementary school, so they're not in high school yet, so. Oh, so your daughter's in middle school. So wait, how many kids do you have? We've been, and what's the gender of your kids, by the way? Just asking. You say you, oh, it's first day in middle school for your daughter. Your daughter's in sixth grade, right? Okay, so your daughter's in sixth grade, and then what's the gender of your other kid? What's the gender of your kid that's in first grade? So just when you're asking, so. So come at the bat for the Dodgers. We had Tommy Evans going to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger plays on base. 0. Stop at the third. Here we go. Okay, your son's in first grade. Your daughter's in sixth grade. Oh, nice. Oh, so Your son is starting first grade next month, and your daughter's starting sixth grade next month, right? And then we're gonna miss you, Tommy. Running catch gonna strike with no one. Then we're gonna miss you, Tommy. Gonna get Tommy Evans grounds out to the second base, and right starts doing it in the first inning, right Tommy in time. And Tommy Evans down. Okay, that's good. It's a good thing your daughter. Wait, how old is your son? How old is your daughter and your son? If you want to be asking, so you say your daughter's in middle school. How old is she? And then how old is your son who's in first grade? Just asking. Coming up next to bat for the Dodgers, we have Alec Cole next to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger plays on base. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Is that we're gonna pitch where you call the way run the kid goes straight to one. Then we're gonna pitch where you call the way forward. And the Alec Cole runs out to the shortstop. Trey Turner do it to the first base and right up and down. And Alec Cole is out. So coming up next to bat for the Dodgers, we have and where's here? Alfonso coming next to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger plays on base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Then we got a pitch coming for you. Alfonso Green for running catch goes ball to new. Okay, so your son is 6 years old. So Weaver, your son is 6 years old, and your daughter is 12 years old, right? Is that we're going to the pitch for your Alfonso Green for it? Running catch goes straight 1-1. Okay, see, I got the ages right. Oh, that means your daughter's older than her brother then. So that's saying a lot of things, so. But I think your son will do well in first grade. I know that transition from kindergarten to first grade, that know, I know, like, that's like a big thing. And then your daughter, the transition from like fifth grade to like middle school, which is sixth grade. I know that's something like, the friends that she had when she was in fifth grade, she probably won't see them again because she's going to a different school for like, for sixth grade and middle school and stuff. So, that's kind of like hard for her because, the school that she was at with her friends, probably. Wait, does your daughter go to a K through 12 school or is it a K through 5 school that she goes to? Your daughter goes to a K through 12 school, right? But she's still in the same school when it goes up to, like, all the way up into the high school level so she had to go to a different school for, like, sixth grade or something. Because I know in Philadelphia here, we got K through 5 schools here, and then kids have to go to another school for, like, middle school and stuff. So, like, sixth grade and up and all those things. So. And then we're going to fix about something going. And the kitchen goes well to them, so we're going to fix your family when the kitchen goes straight one. And we're going to fix your family straight and away in the grass and go way to go. And then Lizzie Foster won our first stop and second. Lizzie Foster got a W. Lizzie Foster's first double in the 2026 season. A line drive to the right field of Brady Morris. Damn it, Brady Morris. So coming up next to bat for the Dodgers, we have Shane Tony next to bat for the Dodgers. We have 1 Dodger player second base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. So we got a pitch in there for you, show how you go ready for it. Trying to catch the ball through. Today we're going to officially show you what the kids won't tune out. Today we're going to officially show you the word. Each swing that moves way too long. Sherry Tiny run around first, stop a second. Sherry Tiny got the W on. And this is Sherry Tiny 18 on the 20th season on the show. We're going to start going forward to the center field, David. Wait, I'm already shouting this. Wait a minute. I didn't get that one. He said, I sure hope so. I can't worry about him. He can be a little weird, wild, and he has a potty. Your son has a potty mouth at 6 years old, and then when the parents are around. So when your son's not around you or the mother or their mom, he got your son got a potty mouth. She's in a different school this year since I moved. Okay. The old town I lived, it was a 12, the K through 12 only, one school in town. Okay. Who's the enemy, Star Wars? You said you and my enemy. Who you talking about? I hope you're not saying about me on Star Wars. I hope you're not saying about me. I went to high school in Woodshire for a few years, and that was crazy. I couldn't imagine Phillies schools. It'd be like a UC vote. Well, the public schools are not, the public schools are not like that. The K through 5 schools are not like that. Because the school that I work at, is a K through 5 school. And, the figures are voodoo in the school I work at. They're just terrible. Yes, my daughter will call me and say she was cursing in the middle of the kids. Your daughter be cursing? She's 12. Why she cursing, damn it? Why she cursing? So, like, come on, you. When I was 12 years old, years ago, I never cursed, so. Oh, your son was cursing. Well, your son should be cursing. He's only 6. What are you going to bad words from? Yeah, I work at J. Hampton Moore. It's on Summerdale. It's on Tyson and Summerdale. It's a K through 5 school. Yeah, it's not bad if you think about it. Damn, your daughter tattletales on her brother. Wow. She's older than her little brother, and she tattletales on him for cursing in school. So. I think the iPad when we go. Oh, so you take the iPad when we go on trips. I let him play on it. I've been taking it away lately. Oh, it's good that you've been taking it away lately because your son's having a party mouth in school. So your son's learning bad words. So I think you're doing good as a father, like taking the iPad away from your son, so he learns not to be using bad language in school. Because then so. You're doing a good thing as a father, son. Interviews overturned, so Shane Tiny singles on the short ground rule. The centimeter David Hill. Shane Tiny's out at second base on the throw to the centimeter David Hill. To shortstop Trey Turner. And the leader finds the rest of third base. That's 3 runs for the Dodgers, so the score the Dodgers have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. We move to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies and turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Philly Braves, the red bottom third with Trey Turner, Kowski, and Vice Sermon. Trey Turner's over 1 with his first strike, over 1 with a strikeout. Kowski was over 1, and Vice Sermon was 1 with a run. And they took the run back from the Dodgers. It was tied, and then they took it back. It returned there. You see, yeah, fans are so bad for kids. Yeah, that's why the Toy Story 5 movie had the whole thing about the iPads and stuff. Technology making kids not going to be able to want to play with each other when they live in the neighborhoods and stuff. Cause that's the screen time is making kids not want to get outside and play with their friends. So that's the thing. When the kids on their iPads and their PlayStation 5s, the Xboxes, and and then the Nintendo Switches and stuff, they're not really getting outside playing with their friends. Yeah, some of the kids I never gave him one, and he never cursed at school like that. I know him having at home when me and my wife were at work. Oh, you married? Oh, you married, Reaper? I didn't know you had a wife. I guess he thinks he can say whatever he wants and go serve the way. It's okay, Reaper. I like to learn about you anyway. Because if you learn about YouTube friends, I like to learn about you because, we went and watched that movie. It was, yeah, Toy 5 was a little long lesson about that. Teaches you parents like not to give kids an iPad, not to get them one, because they're gonna try to make friends online on that iPad. And the same friends they met in real life, they're gonna still be friends with them online. So let's say it's just like come on, not the same thing as having real friends. You only have 20 outside, so I don't think any kids are outside playing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner going to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on me. Zeros, 5 in the 3rd. Here we go. Justin Williams together, pitch speed. Trey Green with swing. They go right in the grass. That's a single. And Trey Turner will miss the first base for the field. Trey Turner got a hit. Trey Turner got a hit. He's 1 for 2, y'all. And Trey Turner singles on the short line drive to the left field. Allen Cole. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Cowboys next to bat the Phillies. No Philly. We got 1 female first base. Zeros, 5 in the 3rd. Here we go. And Justin Williams got a victory, so we're going to get the move. Justin Williams got a victory, so we're going to get the move strike going on. Justin Williams got a victory, so we're going to 5-1-2. Justin Williams got a victory, so we're going to 2-2. Justin Williams got a victory, so we're going to get the move 3-3-2 full game. Justin Williams got a victory, so we're swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Cowboys was down. Cowboys will be over 2 with your first strikeout. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player in first base. 1 out. 5 in the 3rd. Here we go. Justin Williams together. Pitch going to be Bryce going forward. And Bryce Harper lines out to the right field. Kyle Tucker. Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper 1 for 2. The teacher said he did really good last year. So hopefully he continues to be good in school. Yeah. Because your son shows you that they not only do good in school by getting good grades, but also being respectful to their teachers in school. Then you can give him awards and stuff. He just gotta show you that you can behave in school. Like his behavior gotta be good. Meaning that you gotta stop that cursing and stuff. And if he shows that he can behave well in school, like listening to his teachers and not using foul language and stuff, and then also keep his grades up when it comes to doing his schoolwork, then they can reward him with stuff. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Allen Boone next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 Philly playing first base, 2 outs, 5 in the 3rd. Here we go. Justin Williams, he's doing a pitch over to his first baseman, Freddie Freeman, to make sure that Trey Turner goes to the first base bag, pick it to the 1 at first base. Justin Williams got a pitch for Allen, going for it. Ronnie catches those balls 1 out. And Justin Williams got a pitch for Allen, going for it. And Allen Boone grounds out to the second base for Tommy Evans, due to the first baseman, Freddie Freeman in time. And Allen Boone was out. See, I'm not a parent, but I learned. I watch. When I'm not a parent myself, I'm not really. But I just know some things about that kind of stuff, because I watch a lot of shows that have parents in it. So I watch a lot of Teen Mom, and Teen Mom does teaching like these girls who going with parents. They be strict on the kids. They be like to make sure the kids be act right in school. Cause they like and make sure because some of them kids be just and stuff like that. So they gotta behave in school because that reason they want to get awards and stuff. So things like that. So it's just a lesson learned for that kind of reason because but they don't get the kids what they want. They just sometimes they gotta just follow and listen to their parents, and then also watch like the Outdaughter show that's on TLC. That show, man, where they having a lot of daughters, and they gotta make sure their girls follow instructions at school because can't have some things you can't follow rules and things because it always starts in the home. So you teach the kids how to be respectful to you as a parent. Then it will translate when they go to school how to respect their teachers and stuff. And then, not to be cursing them out and everything. So, that's why, if I teach your son a lesson by taking the iPad away and let him know that the only way you're going to get this back is if you do well in school and also be respectful to adults and stuff and you trust the teachers. Because one parent, you found out that her son was doing bad at school and was watching on TikTok even, and she made sure that he wanted his iPad. And she said she wasn't giving it to him because he was behaving bad in school, so and stuff like that. And so sometimes some kids will get mad. We argue with their parents like they want their iPad and stuff. The parents were like, nope, you didn't get it. And there was another parent who's a father who had a daughter, and her daughter was not doing well in school, and she wants her iPad, and dad said, nope, you're not getting it. And she would throw a tantrum just to get that iPad. Yeah, she would throw a tantrum just to get that iPad. He's like, nope, you ain't getting it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that it's different when it comes to going to school. Yes, he logged in as a kid saying, that's what the Phillies. So the school, the Phillies have 0, the Dodgers have 0, the Phillies have 1-1. That's in the third league game. Went on to the fourth inning league game. If the Dodgers turn the Bengals to the Dodgers get in the tournament at the top of the fourth. And the three Dodger players who had top of the fourth, Andy Folgers, Freddie Freeman, and Max Muncy. Yeah, I know some stuff about parenting, even though I'm not a parent myself. Because I have nieces and nephews and stuff, so. My two nieces are older, but still know something. I got nieces who are way older. They done with college and stuff, so yeah, but And then my cousin's kids, they're in school and stuff, so like Amani and what's the other one of them? Yeah, so but he's like in school and stuff, so younger than I don't think she's in school. I'm not sure about that one, but her sister, she's in school too, but she's like a bad kid. So my cousin, he has two daughters, and then cousin Skylar, he got two daughters, and brother cousin Asia only has one daughter, so yeah, so those around here, then so he has two daughters, I think. Yeah, so one is Izzy, and then the other one is I forgot her name, I think her name is yeah, so it's easy like I know some things, cause So coming at the bat for the Dodgers, we have Andy Folgers going to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger players on base. 0 to the vote. Then we're going to visit Andy Gray with swinging. Randy Gray is not single. Andy Folgers bats the first base for the Dodgers. Andy Folgers singles on one drive to left field and Ronald Souza. So next to bat for the Dodgers, we have Freddie Freeman next to bat for the Dodgers. We got one Dodger player on first base. 0 top of the fourth. Here we go. Then we're going to visit Freddie swinging at 5-1. And then we're going to visit Freddie running swinging strike 2-2. And then we're going to visit Freddie when Freddie Freeman flies out to one feet and Ronald Souza. And Freddie Freeman's down. Freddie Freeman's down. Coming in next to bat for the Dodgers, we have Max Muncy next to bat for the Dodgers. We got one Dodger playing on first base. One out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Then we're going to pitch for you, Max. Wait for you, swing. They go, how they go, waving at that ball's going. 2-run home run for Max Muncy, and the Dodgers have taken the lead. So let's go. The Dodgers have two, and let's go. And the Dodgers are on the board. So let's go. The Dodgers have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. The Dodgers get a 2-run score, and the top of the fourth. Thanks to Max Muncy's 2-run home run. And this is Max Muncy's 19 home run on the 2020 season on the 5 runs on the center field. That was 2-1 Dodgers. Amen. Do you collect anything like cards? No, I don't really collect cards or anything. I used to collect Pokemon cards back in the day. Weaver, but I don't have Pokemon cards no more. And so Yeah, right now I don't collect cards. Right now I do, but right now I have like a Doctor Who, action figure collection, so I have that. But I don't really, which is not too bad. I collect a lot of video games, so I'm a video game collector, so I have like my PS4 games, my Nintendo Switch games, plus some Nintendo Switch 2 games. So I'm into the whole video game collecting thing. So, that kind of stuff. And coming up next, the bad for the Dodgers, we have Mookie Betts connects the bad for the Dodgers. No Dodger fans on base. One out, top of the phone, here we go. And then we got a picture. So coming up next, the bad for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts and the bad Dodgers. No Dodger fans on base. One out, top of the second, top of the fourth, here we go. Then we got 15 legs. Mookie running, catching on strike one. Then we got 15 Mookie 25 on 2. Then we got 15 Mookie waiting for one. Swinging the miss, not strike, then Mookie Betts down. We went to straight to everyone. Zach, we go send that third strike again. Third strike was Zach with the 3 Ks. Coming next to that for the Mets being Kyle Tucker next to that. The Mets plays over. He's 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. So we're going to pitch Tucker, going to catch him on 1-0. So we're going to pitch Tucker, going to catch him on 2-0. Then we're going to pitch Tucker, going to catch him on swing the base, strike one is a 2-1. Then we're going to pitch you Tucker, away by 3, that's the 5 was a 2-2. We're saying we're going to pitch Tucker, going to catch him on 1-0. We're going to pitch Tucker, going to go 2-0. Then we're going to pitch Tucker, swing the base, strike 1 2-1. Then we're going to pitch you. Then we're going to pitch you. Tucker, going to catch him on 2, swing the 5 on 2-2. So we're going to pitch you Tucker, swing that 5 on still 2-2. And so we were going to pitch for you Tucker away from it. And Kyle Tucker flies out to the right field and right in the orange. And Kyle Tucker's out. And that's 3 outs for the Dodgers. So it's going the Dodgers have 2-1. The Phillies have 1-1. And we're on to the bottom of the 4, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies to the Reds, to the Phillies to the Reds, the bottom of the 4. And the 3 Phillies Bears to the Reds, the bottom of the 4. We have Wanda Sosa, J.T. Reed, Brandon Marsh. And Wanda Sosa 0-1. J.T. Reed was 0-1 with a strikeout. And Brandon Marsh is 0-1 with a strikeout. We said, I collect anything with the Eagles logo on it. I've moved last year, and I have a basement I've been working on, and lately has the boxes of Eagles stuff. I need to get hanged up. You definitely hang those up. We got the Eagles man cave. My dad has the Eagles man cave as well in our basement. We have one. We got a little shelf that has all the Eagles stuff on there. So he does have that. So that's a little bit of something for you guys down there. Just started painting the walls, big night green. It's going to be my Eagles man cave, starts man cave. See, my dad got one too. He got the one shot that has like all the Eagles memorabilia and stuff, and then you also got the other one where you got this big picture frame when the Eagles won the Super Bowl in like 2018. So you got that big picture of that one. But then you got the other one when he won the next one. So you really got that. So a little something there. So. Yeah, my dad's Eagles fan, yeah. Well, my stepdad actually. My stepdad is actually, is actually an Eagles fan, so, yeah. Because my biological father was in Africa, which I don't talk to anymore, but my stepfather acts like a dad to me, so, yeah, so. Because my stepfather came into me and my mom's life when I was just 6 years old, so technically, yeah. So that's a good thing, because my father who gave birth to me, who never want to make me, and so he's a bad person because he treated my mom bad when he was married, and, she got that marriage with him, so, and then, in the marriage, And then my stepmother's father, and then ended up being my dad. So, it's a stepdad, but, it's more like a dad anyway. So that kind of thing. His dad's bad. I don't really have a day going on. My mom wanted some money on the Eagles back years ago, and I started liking them, just like them too. Yeah, my dad started teaching me to made me become an Eagles fan back when like Michael Vick was the quarterback for the Eagles, back when Dominic Nat was the quarterback for the Eagles. So that kind of thing. So and then the Eagles fan ever since. So. Coming to bat for the Phillies. We have a Martin Sosa going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 is bottom four. Here we go. Justin Rose going to pitch around there when the catch goes straight with 1. Justin Rose going to pitch around there swing that follows over 2. Justin Rose going to pitch around there going forward. And the Martin Sosa reaches on the field here by the third base and Max Muncy. Max Muncy, you got a field there. You can't even catch a baseball. Damn. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Miller next to bat for the Phillies. Got 1 feet playing first base. 0 is bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Justin Rose can get the pitch, going to bring J.T. away forward. Running catch goes straight with 1. J.T., can you please get a hit? Something. And the Phillies pitch get this lead bag. And Justin Rose going to pitch for J.T. going forward. Running catch goes balls 1-1. And Justin Rose going to pitch for J.T. going forward. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. He said never won anything with a man, some of my favorite memories were when he was a quarterback. I'll never forget the deep ball to Jackson one day. So you remember the Michael Vick thing, but I know a lot of people, a lot of Eagles fans don't like Donovan Ned when he was the quarterback for the Eagles. I get it, but I get it though. And Justin Rose going to pitch for JT going forward. He swinging that when it's a 5 ball to 2-2. And Justin Rose going to pitch for JT going forward. And JT really has for Tamayo. And JT really get right in the back since more baseballs. So what is a Monday Night Massacre, Weaver? If you don't mind me asking. And Justin Rose going to pitch for JT going forward. Swinging the base and that's strike 3. And JT really was out. Swinging the base and that's strike 3. JT really was out. JT really over 2 with your second strikeout. Doing yoga on the field. And if I feel, just want to, you're on the field, do some yoga. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris next to bat for the Phillies. We have 1 feet playing first base, 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Justin Rose can get a base, going to bring Morris going forward. Right, this category is the Bulls 1-0. And Justin Rose can get a base, bring Morris going forward. Right, this category, the strike 1 is 1-1. Oh, the Eagles versus Washington. Look, it was one of my favorite games I've ever seen. Okay, I wouldn't know what that was because I didn't know about that song. And Justin Rose together the best for you, Morris going forward. Right, this catch goes the ball 2-1. And Justin Rose going to pitch for Morris going forward. Damn. Caught that one. And Randy Morris lines out sharply to the center fielder, and he apologizes. And Randy Morris is down. Randy Morris, you over 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Derek Hill next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 feet playing first base, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Justin Robinson get a base winner for you. Derek Raybourne. Ronnie catching those balls with him. And Justin Robinson getting a base for you. Derek Raybourne. He swinging that one, goes right into the stands, and that's the 5 balls and 1-1. Then the Eagles score on the very first play on a blue pass to Jackson. He caught the one versus some guy that was talking very shit before the game. Really? And Justin Robinson getting the best for Derek Raybourne. And Derek Harris for Tamayo. And Derek Harris go up in the red versus more baseballs. The one time Winston's not in the stream, man, Winston must have ate dinner and stuff, and then he didn't come to the stream today. He missing Derek Hill being the lineup today. Tonight he missing all in, so. And Justin Robinson getting the pitch for Derek Raybourne. He swinging that one, that's a 5 balls 1-2. And Justin Robinson getting the pitch for Derek Raybourne. Ronnie's catching those ball 2-2. And Justin Robinson getting the pitch for Derek Raybourne. And Derek Hill grinds into a force out to the third base and Max Muncy to the second base with Tommy Edwin. Ronald Stone's out of second base. Derek Hill, you old boy. And that's 3 runs for the Phillies, so it's going. The Dodgers have 2 runs. The Dodgers have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. If the Dodgers turn the regular season, the Dodgers going to turn the top of the fame. And the 3 Dodger players to the top of the fame will be Tommy Edman, Tommy Edman, Alec Cole, and Elizio Alfonso. Elizio Alfonso. That's what they say it. They have good names, Joe. So coming at the bat for the Dodgers, we had Tommy Edman coming the bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger players on base. 0 top of the fifth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Tommy. Go away for it. Runner catch on the strike was on 1. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Tommy. Go away for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And that we're going to eventually Tommy going forward. And Tommy having next for Tommy Yo. And Tommy having up in the red roses on base phones. And that we're going to eventually play Tommy going forward. Right now, Captain goes rolls 1 and 2. And that we're going to eventually play Tommy going forward. Right now, Captain goes roll 2 to 2 and 2. And that we're going to eventually play Tommy going forward. Right now, Captain goes roll 3 to 3 and 2 to full count. And that we're going to pitch going to play Tommy going forward. Swing in the base, not strike 3, and Tommy Evans out. Tommy going to strike the F off, but Zay Wheeler going to send that dodge down yeah. 4 strike with Zay Wheeler, 4 Ks. Yeah, that one is nasty tonight, 4 strikeouts, yeah. So coming up next to bat for the Dodgers, we have Alan Cole next to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger plays on base. 1 out, top of the 5th, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch when you call the way for it. Right now, Captain goes strike 1 0 1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you call the way for it. And Alec Cole grinds out to the shortstop Trey Turner due to the first baseman Bryce Harper in time. And Alec Cole's down. Coming up next, the bat for the Dodgers we have. And Ron's here. Alfonso coming next to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger players on base. 2 outs, top of the 5th, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for you, Alfonso, get ready for it. Right now, Captain goes to strike 1 0 1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Alfonso, get ready for it. You swing it out when it's a 5 0 2. Trey Turner locked in the night. And he got his other glove he's using. The dirty brown one. And he lost power Star Wars. And then we're gonna fix William Alfonso going for a swing race and that strike three. And Lozzie Alfonso is down. Lozzie Alfonso got strike to inbound by Zach Wheeler. I'm saying that Dodgers there yeah. Then we got like 5 strikeouts tonight, y'all. What's that random underscore shorts? That's 3 outs for the Phillies. And that's 3 outs for the Dodgers. So, the score is the Dodgers have 2 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. We went to the bottom of the 5th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red, the Phillies to the red, the bottom of the 5th. The 3 Philly players in the red, the bottom of the 5th beat. Bryson Stott, Trey Turner, and Kyle Swinton. Bryson Stott's over 1. Trey Turner was 1 for 2 to strikeout. And Kyle Swinton was over 2 to strikeout. Damn, Star Wars, you losing power. How did they have it over here? Because I still got electricity, so. Here we go. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock on the bat of the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Justin Robinski on the pitch face Stock away forward. Swing in the mids, and that strike on zone 1. And Justin Robinski on the pitch going to Stock away forward. Running catching goes rolls 1-1. And Justin Robinski on the pitch face Stock away forward. He's swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Bryson Stock over the first base for the field. Bryson Stock got a hit. He's 1 for 2, y'all. And Bryson Stock singles on a line drive to the center fielder, Andy Parsons. And Bryson Stock about to get a hit. Here comes Trey. Coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to the bat of the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base. 2 zeros, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Justin Robinski got a pitch swing, Trey going forward. Right, the catcher goes balls 1-0. And Justin Robinski got a pitch swing, Trey going forward. He's swinging that with the 5 balls 1-1. What's up, Winston? What's up? You finally showed up, man. I didn't want you to miss the stream, Winston, because your boy Derek Hill was playing tonight, so I didn't want you missing the game, because if you would have missed this one, you would have missed this. If you didn't come to the stream, you would have missed seeing Derek Hill playing. And I also wanted to say to you, Winston, I was talking about Griffin about the situation with the message that you want to ask, and I talked about Griffin and she kind of agrees with me that you should be right. You shouldn't come that damn early for Justin Crawford playing in the Phillies game. You shouldn't get mad at that because Justin Crawford's a good player too. So don't be hating on Justin Crawford just because because Justin Crawford and Derek Hill both good players. Nobody's better than the other one. So, but you to say that damn early keeps playing Justin Crawford, that's like you hating Justin Crawford. That's what it is. You mean a Justin Crawford hater when you do that because so that's one thing you shouldn't say there because the manager get to decide how they do the lineup and stuff. So you can't tell them you can't use Justin Crawford in the game because if he wants to use him in the game, he can use Crawford in the game. If you want to put Justin Crawford in the lineup one game, he can do that. You can't get mad because of that because you don't work for the Phillies, so you can't I'm just letting you know that Winston, you can't do that. Yeah, so I was losing power Winston, yeah. And it's gonna be swinging Dre, it's gonna get the ball 1-0. It's gonna be Dre, it's gonna swing it 5-1. It's gonna be Dre, the ball 2-1. It's gonna be Dre, the ball 3-1. It's gonna be Dre, swing that 5-1, 3-2 for count. It's gonna be Dre, what? Trey Turner, why would you grind into a double play? And Trey Turner grind into a double play to the shortstop, Mookie Betts, to the second baseman, Tommy Edman, to the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Freddie started out at second base, and Trey turns out at first base. Trey Turner, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. We're coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. We have Kyle Swoon next to the bat for the Phillies. You got no Philly fans on base. 2 outs. 2 outs. Top of the bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Justin Willis got a pitch. He's swinging away for the running catch. Goes to now. And Justin Willis got a pitch. He's swinging away for the running catch. Goes strike 1. Justin Willis got a pitch. He's swinging away for it. Thank you for doing that Wednesdays for doing that. That's nasty. You don't say that to somebody. You don't come to my stream and say and right there. That's inappropriate. Nobody want to know what you do in the bathroom. Come on now. That's inappropriate. And not only that inappropriate, that's disgusting too. And Cosmo fouls out to the third base and makes winning foul territory. Also, you over 3 your first strikeout, and that's the outs for the Phillies. So it's going to the Dodgers at 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. It's the end of the Phillies, gentlemen. We know the 16 Wayne June. It's the Dodgers turning red, the 2 Dodgers going to turn red top of 6. The 3,000 first red top of 6 to me. Sharon Tony, Andy Folgers, and Freddie Freeman. Oh, you going to the Dodgers after 7? What's that? You mean today, or you talking about tomorrow? Okay, geez, don't don't talk about the Red Sox over here. Don't even talk about that. Only reason why I'm mad with the Red Sox because y'all got my boy Wayne Swords over there, which we traded him. We traded Wayne Swords to your to you damn Red Sox. So I'm kind of mad that we did that. So yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, geez. But yeah, I'm doing really good. Yeah, the Phillies are good too. Yeah, we are a good team. Most strikeouts, Hayes over 110 because they have an 8, they had 107. He's with 37 and 17, working with those starters during the span. Wow. Yeah, Castro is a beast, but not in this series, he ain't. Yesterday, Castro couldn't hit, and now tonight, Castro can't hit. So come at the red for the Dodgers, we have Shane Tonic in the red for the Dodgers, no Dodger plays on base. 0, top of the 6, here we go. So we're going to fix me, showing going forward. Right now, catching on the strike was on 1. And that we're swinging the base, the strike was on 1. That we're going to fix me, showing going forward. Right now, catching on the balls on 1. Yeah, Wednesday, Zach Costco is not playing good today. And Zach we're going to fix me, showing going forward. Swinging the base, and that strike 2 1 and 2. And then we're going to eventually show like a really board. And show you Tony asked for another extra time ago. And show you Tony give up in the middle system of baseballs. It's raining at the ballpark, man. It's raining in the ballpark, yo. You can see if you're looking at the game on your TV, it's raining down there. South Philly, man. Raining down there. Any moves on who you're going to get the trade deadline? I'm not sure what the Phillies going to get the trade deadline. I'm just waiting to see what kind of moves that Dave Ross is going to make. You know, because we need some help with pitching. We need some bats. We need something. We need all things. And then we're going to fix me, show him ready for a swing the miss. When the catch goes ball 2 and 2. Then we're show him swing the miss, and that's strike 3. Shake Tony down. Yeah, much of the game got postponed because of the weather problem. Yeah, because even your Red Sox game got postponed, Geese. your Red Sox game got postponed because, you know, because of that reason, yeah, because, you know. It's actually 6Ks on Star Wars. Star Wars, you missed it because, you know, you missed the fact it was on put in the chat because you were late to put it in there. So it's actually 6Ks, by the way, Star Wars. If you go check the maps, that we only got 6Ks, not 5. You missed the last one. So come back next to bed for the Dodgers. We have Andy Posey next to bed for the Dodgers. The Dodgers plays the base. 1 out, top of the 6. Here we go. Then we're going to pitch you Andy. Running catch the ball 1 out. Then we're going to pitch you Andy. Swing the 5 1 1. Then we're going to pitch you Andy. Running catch the strike 2 1 and 2. Then we're going to pitch you Andy. Going for the Andy Posey. That's what time ago. Andy Posey came up in the regular system of base zones. And that we're going to pitch going to be Andy going for it. Running catch goes ball 2 and 2 and 2. Yeah, Star Wars. If you pull out the MLB, if you pull out the Phillies game on your laptop, you can see what it will tell you what Zach Wheeler's how many strikeouts he has got. That Zach Wheeler has. You can see it says 6 on there. If you look at the stats of the game, it will tell you that Zach Wheeler has 6 strikeouts right there, not 5. And you know it's you gotta go look at them. Is that we're gonna pitch me and going for running catch goes 1 3 3 2 4 count. So we're going to pitch the Andy going for swing minutes. That's strike the Andy passes out. He probably got strike the Andy passes out. We're going to send that Dodgers to go, yeah. Seven strikeout was Zach Wheeler, 7 Ks. Come up next to bat for the Dodgers. We have Freddie Freeman next to bat for the Dodgers. The Dodgers plays on base, 2 outs, top of the 6. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch, going to play Freddie. You ready for it? Right there, catching those balls 1 out. Yeah, you're behind Star Wars. Zach Wheeler got 7 strikeouts right now. You behind Star Wars. You way behind. You way behind, so on the strikeouts, then you way behind, so Zach Wheeler just struck out on Andy Hodges. You way behind. It's 7 strikeouts now, Star Wars. You way behind on the strikeout numbers. You way behind, cause you way behind now. Zach Wheeler just struck out on Andy Hodges. Got 7 strikeouts, so you way behind Star Wars. You way behind the strikeout number count. You can't even catch him. And Zach Wheeler gonna pitch to Freddie. Gonna get the ball 1 out. Then we're going to pitch you Freddie. Freddie swing at the 5-1-1-1. Then we're going to pitch you Freddie. You ready for it? We swing at the 5-1-1-2. I don't think Mike Trout's leaving the Angels. I don't think so. We've been doing the whole trade one thing for Mike Trout for years. Mike Trout ain't leaving the Angels though. Because I don't think Mike Trout won me the Angels because, you know, man. And then we're going to pitch going to be Freddie. Ready for it? Right now, catch goes 1 2 2 2. Yeah, Star Wars, you way behind on the count. It's 7 strikeouts now, not 6. You behind anyway, so. We're going to try to invite James just put up 7 strikeouts. You behind, Star Wars. Your numbers are all, you behind. It's 7 strikeouts, not 6. The 6th one was the last strikeout that he had on Shane Tiny. Then the 7th one was on Andy Hodges, so you got to catch him, you know. And then we're going to pitch me Freddie. Ready for it? You swing, running catch the 1 2 2. Then we're going to pitch you Freddie. Ready for it? Swing it out with the 5-1-2-2. And then we're going to pitch me Freddie. Ready for it? Running catch goes 1 3 to 3 and 2 to 1 count. And then we're going to pitch going to be Freddie. Ready for it? You swing it out, one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Freddie Freeman will race the first base for the Dodgers. And Freddie Freeman singles on a pop-up to the left field, Amanda Susan. Yeah, guys, that was behind me on the strikeout counts. He getting 5, 6, and 10. It's actually 7 strikeouts right now. And I'm looking at the game, looking at the number of strikeouts that we has in the game right here. And it said 7. So Star Wars is behind, like literally behind. On the strikeout number counts, he's just behind on that one. So coming up next to bat for the Dodgers, we have Max Muncy next to bat for the Dodgers. We got one Dodger player on first base. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got the pitch for Max going forward. He's swinging out with the foul was on 1. And Zach Wheeler got the pitch for Max going forward. He swinging out with a foul tip that's 0-2. Yeah, this is though. I knew the Phillies not gonna fit that many runs tonight because they put up 10 runs last night. I don't think they're gonna able to do that same thing again. So yeah, you know exactly gonna pitch when you ask me for swing the pitch, not strike three. Max when he's out. Max when you got strike the inbound, but Zach Wheeler gonna send that Dodgers back on you. Number 6 again, yo. 8 strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 8 Ks. Yeah, so we got 8 Ks. And so you have to keep up with the number counts. You all over the place. You didn't even know what number the counts was there. You were just behind on everything. See, when you're behind, so you mess up the whole number of strikeout counts. You mess everything up because you know you be behind and stuff. So that's 3 outs for the Dodgers. So let's go. The Dodgers have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. Moving on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bad. The Phillies turn the bad at the bottom of the 6th. And the three Philly players see the bad at the bottom of the 6th to me. Bryce Harper, Adderboom, and Martin Souza. Bryce Harper was 1 for 2 with a double on. Adderboom was 1 for 2 to RBI. And Martin Souza is 0 for 2. Yeah, you was behind because, you know. Yeah, that's why I told you, you gotta, because you look good, you know. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had Bryce Harper in the bat of the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, 5 and 6. Over the nation. Over the nation. Over the nation. Justin Wallace got a face clip for you, Bryce. Get ready for it. I just catch go the strike to 1. That's one's going to push you, Bryce. When you catch the ball going. That's one's going to push you, Bryce. Swing the 5 1 2. That's one's going to push you, Bryce. When you catch the ball 2 2. That's one's going to push you, Bryce. Swing the base. That's strike 3. Bryce Harper's down. Bryce Harper, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the Phillies, we have Adam Williams next to the Phillies, no Philly Bears on base. 1 out, bottom of the 6th, here we go. Justin Rose to get a pitch for Allen going for it. He's swinging that when it rolls all the way to the wall. And Allen was around first, stop a second. Allen got a W. Allen got another hit. Allen was 2 for 3, yo. This is Allen was 15 W on the 2026 season. And a sharp line drive to center fielder Andy Rogers. Andy Rogers, damn it. You can't catch this one? Come on now, dog. You can't not catch that. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Armando Sosa next to the Phillies. We have one Philly player in second base. 1 out, bottom of the 6th, here we go. Justin Williams to get a pitch for Armando going forward. Swinging and miss, and that strike was on 1. And Justin Williams to get a pitch for Armando going forward. Right as catcher goes, the balls 1-1. And Justin Williams to get a pitch for Armando going forward. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. And Justin Williams to get a pitch for Armando going forward. Right as catcher goes, the ball 2 is a 2-2. And Justin Williams is gonna pitch for Justin Williams is gonna pitch for you Armando going forward. He's swinging that one as a 5-0 to 2-2. And Justin Williams is gonna pitch for Armando going forward. Right as catcher goes, the ball 3 is a 3-2 to full count. And Justin Williams is gonna pitch for Armando going forward. And Armando Sosa asked for time on your own. Armando Sosa 11 November is on base runs. And Justin Williams is gonna pitch for Armando going forward. Yeah, Armando Sosa flies out to left fielder Ellen Cole, and Armando Sosa's down. Armando Sosa, you over 3. And you batted 219. Damn it. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have JT Realmuto next to bat the Phillies. We got one Philly player in second base. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, here we go. Come on, JT. And Justin Williams got a base skin over JT going forward. And JT Realmuto grounds out to the shortstop. Mookie Betts to do their first base in 45 minute time. And JT Realmuto down. And JT Realmuto, you 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. Aim straight out of the ball on second base. Tail, that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the Dodgers have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. It's in the 6th inning. We go to the 7th inning of June. The Dodgers turn the red. Let's see the Dodgers going to turn the red top of 7. The 3 Dodger birds be red top 7 will be Mookie Betts, Kyle Tucker, and Tommy Edman. And then so you're going to put Jingle right there. Maybe Biggie would say Jingle. mean, not all the Star Wars that JT does not is sticks in his game. Yeah, Cosmo sticks in his game too, so. And that one's still pitching. So coming up the bat for the Dodgers, we have Mookie Betts going to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger players on base. Zeros. Top of the 7. Here we go. And that we got a pitch going for you, Mookie. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes to strike one is over one. And that we got a pitch going for you, Mookie. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and a strike 2 is 0 2. And that we got a pitch for you, Mookie. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes to balls 1 and 2. And that we got another pitch going for you, Mookie. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, not strike 3. Mookie Betts out. You got striking for the 3rd time by Zach Wheeler. Gonna send that Dodger Drago, yeah. Nice strike up for Zach Wheeler, 9 Ks. And then coming up next to bat for the Dodgers, we have Kyle Tucker next to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger players on base. 1 out, top of 7. Here we go. Jose Ramos won the ball for the Phillies. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch going away, Tucker away for it. We got Kyle Tucker next to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger players on base. 1 out, top of 7. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Tucker away for it. Run the catch goes balls 1 out. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Tucker away for it. Run the catch goes ball 2 0. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Tucker away for it. Run the catch goes ball 3 0. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch going for you, Tucker away for it. And Kyle Tucker grounds out sharply to second base and right side due to the first base and right side in time. And Kyle Tucker's down. So coming up next to bat for the Dodgers, we have Tommy Edman next to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger players on base. 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Tommy. Go ready for it. Swinging the miss. No strikers on 1. Yeah, no, Star Wars. Kyle Tucker didn't get on base. So there's nobody on base. So Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Tommy. Swinging the miss. Strikers on 1. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Tommy. Go ready for it. And Tommy Edman pops out to the third base, Adam Wilson foul territory. And Tommy Edman's out. That's 3 outs for the Dodgers. So it's going to the Phillies. The Dodgers had 2 runs. The Phillies had 1 run. Moving on to the bottom of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning red with 6. The Phillies doing turning red at the bottom of the 7th. The 3 Phillies players turning red at the bottom of the 7th. Brandon Morris, Derek Hill, and the right side. Brandon Morris is open 2 with a strikeout. Derek Hill is over 1 with a walk and stolen base. And right side is 1 for 2. I won a game, right? So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris going to bat the Phillies. No Philly base on base. 0s, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Justin Rose to get a pitch for Morris, very board. Rodney catch goes, the ball's going to do. And Justin Rose to get a pitch for Morris, very board. He's swinging that when there's a 5 balls 1-1. And Justin Rose to get a pitch for Morris, very board. Rodney catch goes the strike. Rodney catch goes the ball 2-1. Like I was talking like it was going that's more saying 5-1. That's just more trying to get the ball 2-1. Just always getting the pitch for more great boy. Other catch go to strike 2 to 2-2. And Justin Williams getting the pitch for more great boy. He's swinging it. Other catch go to strike 2 2-2. And Justin Williams getting the pitch for more swinging it. Go right in the stands. That's a 5 balls to 2-2. And Justin Williams getting the pitch for more great boy. Other catch go to strike 3 and right in more zone. Brandon Morris, you over 3 with your second strikeout. JT Middle and Brandon Morris and Castle are 10 in this game. Swimmer and Morris and Remito up 10 in this game. They can't hit for shit. I'm like, damn. I say Swimmer, Remito, Morris and Hill cannot hit for shit. Like, they just can't get not one damn goddamn hit. Like, literally. You would think, like, Castle would be better in this game. You would think that JT would be better in this game. You think Marsh would be better in this game. That who's playing a lot of them should be good in this game. Not even. Like, come on now. If you get a map video for the Dodgers zone. So the Dodgers manager Dave Roberts coming to the man to talk to Justin Willinsky. He's taking out the game. Pitching change for the Dodgers. Oh, the Phillies tailgate said it feels like a mistake pulling Justin Willinsky here. I think he was say that. Mistake doing it. All right, here we go, y'all. So pink change for the Dodgers. So Justin Rose is up pitcher tonight. Coming pitch for the Dodgers will be Evan Phillips. Coming up next to bat for the Dodgers we have. Coming next to bat the Phillies we have Derek Hill. Next to bat the Phillies. We have no Philly Bears on base. 1 out, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Evan Phillips gonna pitch for Derek. Go ahead for it. He's swinging down with the 5-0-1. And Evan Phillips gonna pitch for Derek. Go ahead for it. And really can swing the one and everything's really can go straight on two. Everything's going to be there, but again, there he has for Tamayo. Then he can run in the river, slow base on. And everything's going to be there, swinging the base in that strike three, and there Hill's out. There Hill, you over two with your first strikeout. You keep looking at strikes. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Washington Stock next to bat the Phillies, no Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 7, here we go. Evan Phillips got a victory stock away board. Washington catching on the strike was on 1. And Evan Phillips got another pitch got a stock away board. Swing in the middle and a strike 2 zone 2. Evan Phillips got another victory stock away board. And Washington Stock got it to a time of yo. And Washington Stock got up in the middle to some base zones. And Evan Phillips got another victory stock away board. Swing in the middle and a strike 3 and Washington Stock zone. Washington Stock, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So let's go with the Dodgers at 2 outs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. We're on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning, it's the Dodgers turning red. See what the Dodgers are going to do to turn the red at the top of the 8th. The 3 Dodgers race to the red at the top of the 8th. Alec Cole, Iglesias, Alfonso, and Shayla Tony. These guys do. This is one of the most. This is one of the lowest scoring Phillies games I've ever seen. Like the Phillies can't get number one. They can't even get past 1 run, and they just like literally. At least on the Dodgers side, they can't score no runs anyway either. So this is a low scoring game. So. Maybe swinging at bad pitches, yeah. Well, Star Wars, you want to say about things getting crazy? It just got a little wild up in here. It just got wild right now, you know. I was saying, Star Wars, doesn't it feel kind of wild right now? It's getting a little wild out here. And why I say it's getting a little wild out here? Because I was in the game, so it's getting wild out here, y'all. It's getting wild out here. Never did say that, you know. So big change for the Phillies. So Zach Willis, that pitcher tonight, coming to the Phillies, be Jose Alvarado. Jose. That was 7 page, 5 hits, 2 runs, 0 runs, 0 balls, 9 strikeouts, 1 home run, 2.16 ERA. And coming at the bat for the Dodgers, we have Alec Cole in the bat for the Dodgers, no Dodger plays on base. 0 outs, about top of the 8, here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch for you, Cole, running catching goes to strike with the 1. And Jose Alvarado pitch you, Cole, swing the 5 going 2. And Jose Alvarado pitch you, Cole, wait for it. Alec Cole was for Tommy, Alec Cole going to the bat since it was hits on the baseball. And Jose Alvarado got the pitch for you, Cole, going for it. Swinging the pitch, and a strike 3. And Alec Cole's out. Alec Cole, you got strike to F out by Jose Alvarado. Go sit in that Dodgers dugout, yeah. First strikeout for Jose Alvarado, 1K. Here we go. For best substitutions for the Dodgers. So Miguel Rose is going to pitch it. William Williams Alfonso. So coming in next to bat for the Dodgers, we have Miguel Rose next to bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger plays on base. 1 out, top of the 8. Here we go. And Jose Alvarado got a pitch for you. Miguel, go wait for it. He's swinging down when it's a 5-0-1. And Jose Alvarado got a pitch for you. Miguel, go wait for it. Right that catch goes to strike 2, 0-2. And Jose Alvarado got a pitch for you. Miguel, go wait for it. He's swinging down when it's a 5-0-2. And Jose Alvarado got a pitch for you. Miguel, go wait for it. Right that catch goes to balls 1-2. And Jose Alvarado got a pitch for you. Miguel, go wait for it. Ooh. Now that's just a little wild crazy right there. Right now catching goes to ball 2-2. Dennis got one in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Okay, the ball 1-2. Then Jose Alvarado gonna pitch Miguel away for it. Right now catching goes to ball 2-2. And Jose Alvarado gonna pitch for you. Miguel away for it. But that just went a little wild off. Right now catching goes to ball 3. It's a 3-2. The full count. And Jose Alvarado gonna pitch for you. Miguel can wait for it. And Miguel Rojas pops out to the first base and bites off in foul territory. And Miguel Rojas is down. So we caught that one. And said, I got this baseball, let me catch that. And I'm tracking it. So coming up next, the man for the Dodgers, we have Shane Otani next to man for the Dodgers. No Dodger plays on base. 2 outs, top of the 8, here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch when he showed how he can wait for it. Right now, catching goes the balls 1-0. And Jose Alvarado got a pitch when he showed how he can wait for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike one is 1-1. Let's put in. I can't beat it. He's got the Phillies and Glasgow. Oh. On the bed the way. Well, I don't know what's about with the damn mail. It's all good with the face one. Snow, I know why snow shoveling, right? You look at it on your TV, I know you looking at your TV stove so you can see them. Yes, Jose Alvarado got another pitch get over you and Shohei going forward. Swinging the miss and that's strike two, the 1-2. And now right, watch come with a snow shovel. Like there ain't no snow. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch for you, Shohei going forward. And Shay Tony X for top of you and Shay Tony weapon the weapons is one of these ones. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch get over you, Shohei going forward. Right now catch goes roll 2-2-2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch for you, Shohei going forward. Right now catch goes roll 2-2. Jose Alvarado got another pitch for you, Shohei going forward. Right now catch goes roll 3 is a 3-2 the full count. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch for you, Shohei going forward. And Sherry Tani flies out to the center field at Derrick Hill. And Sherry Tani's out. And that's 3 runs for the Dodgers. So it's going the Dodgers have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. Moving on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning the red. Let's see the Phillies moving to the red, the bottom of the 8th. And they're waiting to take the shirts off in the rain. Waving it for the comeback. And they're doing it. Drop the skins in the rain. That's 3. Let's go to the Phillies. The Dodgers have 2. That's 3 for the Dodgers. Let's go to the Dodgers have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. Moving on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning the red. Let's see the Phillies moving to the red, the bottom of the 8th. 3 Philly players to the red, the bottom of the 8th league. Trey Turner, Cosmo, and Bryce Harper. Trey Turner is 1 for 3 in the strikeout. Cosmo was 0 for 3 in the strikeout. Bryce Harper is 1 for 3 with a double strikeout and run. Devin Hill can catch though, but he can't hit. That's why I was saying, like, Devin Hill could be good. Was good yesterday, but then, he wasn't good today. Devin Hill was good yesterday when he came in the game and did all that stuff, hitting and everything. Now that Devin Hill's in the actual lineup, he can't hit for shit. Like, well, that's like, hey, it's kind of saying, like, Devin Hill can't be in a lot of that much anyway. You just need to come in the games because there's any extra lineup we can't hit, so. Really. So, that's the problem right there. Mm-hmm. But the Dodgers just changed up their catchers, so. For the best substitutions for the Dodgers, Lenny Rush is going to replace Miguel Rojas batting ninth, playing catcher. The nice head. Chocolate guy is like it's a cheesesteak head. Yeah, Jocko's wearing the cheesesteak head, y'all. The Phillies made a dedicated in a brand new head. Yeah, they got pictures of little cheesesteaks on it. That's a new head design. Come at the bat for the Phillies. We have Trey Turner in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly bats away. Zeros, about the eight. Here we go. Evan Phillips got a pitch for Trey. Running catch goes roll well. Evan Phillips got a pitch for Trey. Running forward. And Trey Turner grounds out to the second. Trey Turner grounds out to the shortstop. Mookie Betts. He threw to the first base and Freddie Freeman in time. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you went before with your first strikeout. Uh-oh. So we got Dave Rollins coming to the mound to talk to Evan Phillips. That ain't good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Dodgers. This definitely is a bad game for the Phillies now. So pitch change for the Dodgers. So Evan Phillips is their pitcher tonight. Coming pitch for the Dodgers going to be Tanner Scott. You just sleepwalking out there. Welcome back, Voice Stats, by the way. Yeah, the Phillies get some runs. They just sleepwalking out there. Well, you're right about that one, Voice Stats. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Swilling in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly base on base. 0 outs. About the eight. Here we go. Go next bat for the Phillies. We got Kyle Swilling next bat for the Phillies. No Philly base on base. 1 out. About the eight. Here we go. Tanner Scott got a pitch face. We'll make a way for it. Running catch goes the balls 1 out. Oh, you got the doctor, so you got doctor appointment tomorrow. Okay. Gotta get it early, but I'll start you. All right. All right. Have a nice. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to stream with us, Nate. Have a nice night. And I think it's gonna go well. Then starting to history, swinging away, boys. Swinging the miss, and that strike 1-1. And Terrence got a history, swinging away, boys. Swinging the miss, and that strike 2 is 1-2. And Taylor Scott got a history, swinging away, boy. He's swinging down when there's a 5 balls, 1-2. I know, just go. You can just throw him in the game if you need to. And Taylor Scott got a history, swinging away, boy. He's swinging down when there's another 5 balls, still 1-2. What was that in there? Because, you know. Yeah, I don't wear cleats and stuff. I don't play sports, so just want to let you know that. And tennis guy got another face in the baseball. We waiting for it. Swinging the base and that strike three. And Cosmo was down. Cosmo, when you over 4 with your second strikeout. So coming up next, we have the Phillies. We have Bryce Harper next to the Phillies. No Phillies bears on base. 2 outs. 5 to 8. Here we go. Dan Scott got a victory swinging for you. Bryce going forward. And Bryce Harper flies out to the center fielder. And he fouls it. And Bryce Harper down. Bryce Harper, you over 4 with your first strikeout. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. So score the Dodgers have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. And we on to the 9th and final 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Dodgers turn the red. Let's see the Dodgers getting into the red top of the 9th. The 3 Dodgers buddies in red top of the 9th behind the Dodgers. Buddy Freeman and Max Muncy. That's a good Phillies one right there. That is nice. Uh-oh, here we go. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Jose Riley's done pitching tonight. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Jonathan Valwin. So coming at the bat for the Dodgers, we have Andy Powers in the bat for the Dodgers. No Dodger plays on 8-0. It's about top of the night. Here we go. Jonathan Valwin. And the pitch can be Andy Grayboard. Runner catch goes strike one zone 1. And Jonathan Valwin and the pitch can for Andy Grayboard. Runner catch goes and rolls 1-1. You heard about that one. And Jonathan Valwin and the pitch for Andy Grayboard. Runner catch goes to roll 2-1. And Jonathan Valwin and the pitch for Andy Grayboard. Runner catch goes to strike 2 to 2-2. And then that was a challenge, and that's a strike. And the catch goes to strike 2 to 2-2. And Jonathan Valwin and the pitch for Andy Grayboard. And runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And Runner catch goes to roll 3 to 3-2 to full count. And John Deval, we're going to between any grade board. Any projects that's for time of your any projects get right for the reference system with baseballs. And John Deval, we're going to between any grade board. Swing the miss, not strike three, any projects out. Any projects you got to strike the F out by John Deval. Because then the Dodgers dug a year. First strikeout for the John Deval and 1K. And coming next to red for the Dodgers, we have Freddie Freeman next to red for the Dodgers. The Dodgers players on base. 1 out, top of the ninth, here we go. Jonathan Bauer going to pitch for Freddie Gray for it. Swinging the miss, not strike on the one. And Jonathan Bauer going to pitch for Freddie, swinging the miss, not strike on the one. Jonathan Bauer going to pitch for Freddie Gray for it. Right, now catching the balls with one. And Jonathan Bauer going to pitch for Freddie Gray for it. Right, now catching the ball 2-1. And Jonathan Bauer going to pitch for Freddie Gray for it. And you swing it down when it's a foul tip, it's a 2-2. And Jonathan Bauer is gonna play Freddie Gray for it. And Freddie Freeman grinds out to the third base and elbows through the first minute by 7 times. Freddie Freeman's out. Coming up next to bat for the Dodgers, we have Max Muncy next to bat for the Dodgers. The Dodgers plays on base. 2 outs, top of the ninth, here we go. And Jonathan Bauer gonna base gonna bring Max Gray boy. Right now catch goes balls 1-0. And Jonathan Bauer gonna pitch gonna bring Max Gray boy. He's swinging. And Jonathan Bauer gonna pitch Max Gray boy. He's swinging down when it's a 5 balls 1-1. And Johnny Bauer gonna pitch for you Max Gray, but Max once he pops out to the catcher JT in foul territory. Max once he's down, that's 3 for the Dodgers, so the Dodgers have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run to move to the bottom of the ninth, late June. As the Phillies turn red, let's see the Phillies new turn red at the bottom of the ninth. The 3 Phillies plays to red at the bottom of the ninth. We Alec Bowl and Ronda Sosa and JT Reno. Alec Bowl was 2 for 3 with a double in the RBI, and Ronda Sosa's over 3, and JT Reno's over 3 with 2 strikeouts.
Because of the bad for the Phillies, we have Alec Rose in the bad for the Phillies, no Philly fans or ways, zeros, bottom of the ninth, here we go. And just got the first we have going for the Alec Rose, swing they can run, goes out single, Alec Rose race the first things for the Phillies, and we're going to history of Julio. Alec Rose singles on the short ground roll to the left field, Alec Cole. First substitution, so Justin Cole will pinch run for Alec Rose. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Ronda Sosa go next to bat the Phillies. We have one big player first base. 0, 7, 11, 9, here we go. Taylor Scott got a pinch for Ronda Wayboard. Swing and a miss, and I strike on the one. And Taylor Scott got another pitch, gonna bring Ronda Wayboard. He's swinging down with the 5 zone 2. And Taylor Scott got another pitch for Ronda Wayboard. Swing and a miss, and I strike 3, and Ronda Sosa out. Ronda Sosa, you're 0-4 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have J2 Hill next to bat the Phillies. We have one big player first base, 1 out, bottom of the ninth, here we go. Taylor Scott got a victory, JT away for it, running catch goes to Rose Malone. And Taylor Scott got a victory for you, JT away for it. Running catch goes to Rose 2-2 now. And Taylor Scott got a victory for you, JT away for it. Running catch goes to Rose 3-3 now.
And Terrence got another face for you, JT Rayboy. Running catch the other strike on the 3-1. And so again. And Tesla JT will stop a second. JT got a W. JT got a W. JT got a hit. JT was going for you. This is JT was 12 double in the 2026 season. On the short line drive to the left field, Alec Hall. And Justin Carver at third base. To the Phillies had JT on second base. And Justin Carver on third base. So we got my visit. Wait, the Phillies trying to come back here, yo. If we can get JT and Justin Carver in, take the lead. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris next to the Phillies. We got Philly Raiders on second base and third base. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Taylor Scott got a pitch to Morris, Rayboy. Running catching on the strike with 1. Brandon Morris, get Justin Carver home. Well, what up, JD? What's up? Just run by us because they do. Got some stuff stuck in my eyes with them. And Taylor Scott got a pitch to Morris, Rayboy. What kind of run up was that? Just a couple wide. And Baltimore hits into the field and double, first choice double play to third base and Max Muncy to the catcher and then the lead rushing the shortstop Mookie Betts to second base and top of and Justin Carver's out at home plate. JT Hughes out at second base and Baltimore's back to first base and that's the ball game. Final score is 2-1 Phillies lose. So the Phillies will advance to 56 and 46 on the season. The Dodgers advance to 64 and 38 season. Dodgers get 64 win. The Phillies get their 46 homes. And what an embarrassing way for the Phillies to lose, man. And now Zach Wade got his second loss of the season. Now he's 10. And Zach Wade moves to 10-2 in the season. Are you asking me, Jay, you don't want to be moderating for your live streams? Well, since I don't really come to your live streams like that, you know. Yeah, I don't really come to your live streams like that, so. else in the double for you. Yeah, so that was a bad loss for the Phillies. So thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Star 9 on the street, shout out to Jake on the street, shout out to Woodstance on the street, shout out to Reverend Fiery Roll 7 on the street. Yeah. So guys, I will be streaming the Phillies versus the Los Angeles Dodgers for game number 3 on the 3-game series tomorrow night at 6:40 p.m. ladies and gentlemen, guys. And let's see how the Phillies do in the third and final game against the Dodgers, you know, tomorrow night at 6:40 p.m. Oh yeah, we got Aaron Nola on the mound tomorrow, so we got Aaron Nola versus Eric Lauren tomorrow, so you know how that's gonna go. You know that's not gonna be a good game, cause you know Aaron Nola gonna mess that shit up anyway. And one thing I want to say is right now, Kyle really needs to start hitting tomorrow, cause Kyle really needs to start hitting tomorrow. Because Kyle needs to be helping the team out. So who the Phillies are playing next after the Dodgers? So the team that the Phillies are playing next after the Dodgers, tomorrow's the final game. So on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the Phillies are going to be playing the Yankees next. So the Phillies are going to be playing the Yankees. So pretty much the Phillies are going to host a 3-game series in Philadelphia on Friday to Sunday against the New York Yankees. So pretty much you take on the boys from Bronx, New York, the Yankees. So we take on the Yankees next, Jaden. So the picture right there for tomorrow night's game, we're going to have Aaron Nola versus Eric Lauria. So Aaron Nola is 3-7 this season with a 5.68 ERA, 100 strikeouts. And Eric Lauria is 4-5 this season with a 4.81 ERA and 47 strikeouts. Can Aaron Nola do better than his last outing to try to get his 4th win the season? Will the offense actually help Aaron Nola get some runs or more? That'll be a good question. We'll see at the 6th finale of the Phillies and Dodgers game 3 tomorrow night. I hope the Phillies game does start on time tomorrow night. We're going to have weather problems again. So, you know, that kind of whole thing. So, you know, I don't think it's going to rain tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I don't think it should be. No, it shouldn't be because tomorrow should be great. There should be no rain tomorrow night. So, the game will start on time at 6:40. So, that's a good thing. They said that is next team goes team. Oh yeah, I never heard of who that is. I don't know who that is at all. I really don't. I just know that's my boy chasing 28 Smith Rose on team. So I hope he comes by on Friday night when we play the Yankees, so he comes by and see that we're doing that series. Because I want him to come by. They say he's gonna be in there. So I'm coming my streams for that one soon. Yeah, so let me say good. MG fan, we stand up. Let's go Phillies. And you got a master game is out. Peace, guys. See you guys tomorrow for Phillies and Dodgers game 3. But Aaron Nola on the mound.